14. It's 14 minutes past. We're still working on the same sequence we have been working on up till now. This month. Sarah, I'm going to take it step by step. So you just see what layer of movement you want to stick to, and you stay with that. Stop when you want to. Um, Things that are quite useful, a block or a book or anything that elevates the floor either side, because we are going to stretch our splits. So it's good to have something that's equal, like elevates the floor if you're not quite in splits. And I think that's really maybe not really, a belt. Yes, a belt. We've got a few binds, so you might want a Dynaband or a belt. And that's pretty much it. We're going to start already. I'm going to change the music. If you've got any aches or pains, remember that you don't have to do everything, especially Emma. I remember you said that dolphin hurts sometimes, right? So maybe in dolphin time, you can do a headstand already, and you can work that. Don't feel like you have to do the things that, and I'm going to warm up the shoulders. Anything to say? Hi, Beverly. Let's start then. We're going to start sitting, then we'll go standing, and then we'll go down again, I'm afraid. So you might have to fiddle around a little bit with the cameras, but not too much, hopefully. Just find a comfortable sitting position. I'm going to sit cross legs, but you don't have to. And really, before I start fiddling around with the music and I let you breathe by yourself, just to remind you of the intention of this month's practice, and it's ending today. So really trying to feel the opposite forces that you need to stretch something. So we've talked about this often at the beginning of the class now. So for example, when you're sitting down, you want to feel your sitting bones. And if you just rock forward and back, you might notice two bones kind of rolling forward and back into the floor. And you want to find their highest peak. And once you've found them, push down. So that's one force, pushing down in your sit bones. And the opposite force would be stretching the crown of the head up. So you need a minimum of two forces to stretch something. And those are the two forces you're initially trying to find. And then putting our right hand on our chest, on our heart, our left hand on our stomach, maybe closing our eyes or looking down. I will silence everybody. I just want to get you breathing. Bear with me. Trying to find those two opposite forces in the spine that help you stretch, lengthen. And just observe now your natural breath. So just take a moment to see how you naturally breathe. Try not to take control of your breath. Just simply think of how do you breathe usually, how you breathe naturally. Observe if you're breathing more through the nose or through the mouth or through both. If your chest moves, if your stomach moves, or neither. There's no right answer. So just observe and try not to control. That's the aim. As you do that, you might even feel, or you might even need to focus on the right hand and feel your heart. If you can feel it beating against your right hand, maybe not, that's fine, but maybe you can acknowledge your heart. Just take a moment to feel it, take your attention, your focus there. If it could talk, what would it say? Stay there for just a couple of minutes, breathing in. And then start taking control of the breath. So we're going to start that yogic deep breath in and out through the nose. So as you breathe in, pushing your stomach, your chest out and up, really trying to blow all your torso out like a balloon. And then breathing out, sinking the chest, and then pressing the stomach in, engaging the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha in yoga. And again, breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in just for a second. Feel the length, those opposite forces, maybe even in the breath. And then breathing out for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Let's do 2 more. Breathing in. Holding the breath in, lengthening, and breathing out. Last one. Breathing in, opening the stomach, the sides of the body, your rib cage, your upper spine. Holding and breathing out. As you breathe out this time, just open the eyes if they were closed, let the arms fall by your sides and start moving with that breath throughout. So you're going to breathe in, lift the arms up and look forward. Try and squeeze your head with your upper arms, squeeze your palms together, even wrists would touch, and then breathe out. Drop the arms down, drop the head down, let the shoulders relax slightly. Squeeze the stomach back, and again, breathing in, up with the arms, but looking forward. Try and focus the eyes on one spot, and then breathe out. Squeeze the stomach back, really try and relax the head, the neck. One more. Breathing in, stretching up. Can we hold our arms here today? Interlace our fingers, press the palms up towards the sky, and just lift the shoulders up towards your ears. That's your breath in. And as you breathe out, slide them down and away from your ears. And do that again. Breathe in, lift them up. And breathe out, slide them down. 2 more. Breathing in. And breathing out. So we're breathing through the nose. Breathing in through the nose, also out through the nose. Really trying to blow the stomach in and out as you do that. Now stretch your fingers, palms face in. Breathe in here. Try and find that length. As you breathe out, you're going to twist to the right. Bring your left hand to your right thigh. Your right hand behind your back. Look back. And then straight away come looking forward. Stretch your arms like before up. And go to the other side. So straight away. But really press against your thigh and against the floor to twist. Make it active. Breathe in, look forward, and breathe out to the side. Breathing in, forward. Breathing out to the side. We're going to do 2 more, but these 2 we're going to hold. So you're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to hold your twist to the right, look back. So your right shoulder is in line with your chin. Push into the floor to lengthen as you breathe in, breathe out. Push into your right thigh with your left hand to twist that a little bit more, suck the stomach in. Keep the eyes to the right corner of your eyes. Breathe in and out 1 more time. And now look forward as you breathe in, but don't change your chest. Your chest is still twisted. And you're going to lift the right arm up, that's it, and come into a side bend in a twist. That's it. So your right or your left ear is by your left knee. Time to just drop into it. That's it. Slide your left shoulder down a little bit more, Beverly. Hold it there. Breathe into your right lung. Take your right arm behind your ear if you could. And then bring your right hand behind your head. You're going to look up and stretch up with the chin. Look towards your right elbow. And as you breathe out, point your right elbow towards the floor and look towards the left side of the room. Look back. Stretch your neck. And again, breathe in. Try and twist up, all the way up. Look towards the ceiling with your chest and then all the way round and down towards the floor. And use it as a head stretch to pull on your head. Stretch it out. 1 more. Breathing in. Up. And breathing out. Roll down. Now as you breathe in next, stretch your arm into your side bend like you were before. Breathe in. That's it. And then come back up. Lengthen. Exhale and twist towards the other side. Let's go towards the left. Same thing. So we're reversing that whole movement. Look back. It's 2 deep breaths here. So you want to breathe in and lengthen your spine. And as you breathe out, you're twisting that little bit more by sucking your stomach in and squeezing your ribs around. And again, breathe in and breathe out. See if you can twist a little bit more. Now lift your left arm up. Stretch it up. And try and come into a side bend. You can look forward, but keep your twist. That's it. And then just find that position, that opposite pull between the left hip that grounds you and the left fingertips that stretch you to the side. Now see if you can put your left hand behind your head, push your elbow up towards the ceiling and back, look up. And then as you breathe out, roll towards the floor, the head, relax that left shoulder down. 2 more, breathing in, look up, breathing out. 1 more, breathing in, breathing out. Come into your side bend, breathe in, look forward, that's it. And then we're coming all the way up with one arm now, and just release both arms behind you. See if you can press your fingers into the floor, point them forward, and just lift your hips up as high as you can. So you want to keep the weight on your shins, lift your chest up, maybe tilt your head all the way back if that feels nice. If not, look forward and just breathe deeply. Try and lift your chest bone up. And breathe out, hold it there. Breathe in, lift your hips high if you can, squeeze your glutes. Breathe out, that's 2. We're doing 1 more. Push your shins into the floor, lift a little bit higher. And then breathe out, drop the weight in front, your hands in front, and come onto your hands and knees. So straight away doing cat and cow. So you're gonna breathe in, look up. Breathe out, roll the spine, come into your cat position. And again, breathe in, look up. Breathe out, roll the spine, that's 2. We've got 1 more, breathing in, look up, open the chest, breathing out, that's 3. We're going to do 3 more like that, but turn it into a downward dog. So you're going to breathe in, look up, and now as you breathe out, roll the spine into your downward dog. You can bend your knees, relax your head, and again, breathe in, drop the knees down, look up, breathe out, roll the spine, push your chest back. 1 more. Breathe in, drop the knees, look up. Nice. Breathe out, roll the spine, push back and hold it there. I would like you to hold your downward dog, guys. Really think of bending your knees, lifting your tailbone up. Your hands are as separated from your feet as they would be in a plank. So make sure you don't make it any narrower. That's it, Sarah. Push your stomach in, especially when you breathe out. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Try and lengthen your stomach skin. At the same time, press your tailbone up a little bit more. Try and push your stomach skin to your thighs. See if you can push your chest back a little bit more, Emma. And try and roll the upper arms out towards the sides of your room. Keep breathing there, lifting the tailbone up. Just 1 more deep breath. Breathing in, still through the nose. And breathing out through the nose. When you're ready, you're going to start bouncing your chest back. So same position, you're just going to do little pulses back with your chest for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Now you're going to roll into a plank, roll forward, plank through a dome spine, and then come back into your downward dog. Bend your knees, stretch back. That's 1. We're doing 2 more. Roll into your plank. Good. Inhale back into your downward dog. That's 2. 1 more. Roll. Can you hold your plank here? So you can do a chaturanga, a hover, or a knees, chest, chin. We're coming into a little cobra, yeah? So see what you want to do. Knees, chest, chin, or lower down. Slide into the floor. Squeeze your feet together. Try to walk your hands back. That's it. Squeeze your elbows back, look up, push the top of your feet into the floor, your hips, your chest lifts. Try and look up or close your eyes and just do 2 more deep breaths here. Try and engage your spine and hardly any weight on your hands into the floor. Try more to squeeze your elbows back and together. Push your feet down. 1 more breath. Breathe in. Nice. Breathe out. Forehead down. Press the floor away. Come onto your hands and knees today. Just hold it here for a second. Stretch your right leg. And try and find that position where you're stretching your left arm and your right leg away from each other. Try not to sink onto that right shoulder, but push the floor away, chest bone away from the floor. Yes, that's it. Lengthen the back of the neck. Hold it there. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Bring your left hand to the floor and open up to the side. So you're balancing with your right arm and right leg up now. That's it. Hold it there. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now see if you can bend your right knee, the one that's up, and grab the ankle. And just stretch like if you were in a camel-like position. Push your chest forward. Try and stretch your leg, but it doesn't because you're holding it. And just keep pushing the floor away. 8 seconds there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Bring yourself back on your hands and knees. Push into your downward dog and bounce it 8 times there. So push the chest back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there, guys. Lift the right leg up 3 times. Right leg up in a downward dog. And breathe out, drop it down. 2 more times. Lift it up. And drop it down. We're going to keep it up this time. 8 seconds with the leg up. Try to push your chest back in space still, like a downward dog position. Don't let your right shoulder open up. Remember to flex those toes, Yolanda. Stretch the knee and really work that parallel position. I think you can square your hips a little bit more. And now maybe hold the leg up, maybe not. But I want you to slide into a plank or a plank with the right leg up and do a chaturanga with the right leg up. So what we did before, or lifting the right leg up and adding that layer of movement, yeah? Get to the floor. Again, into your little cobra. Hold it there. Squeeze your legs together, push your feet down, look up, just hold it. 2 more deep breaths. Breathe in. Breathe in out. 1 more, breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away. Come onto your hands and knees. Nice. Left leg out. Right arm. Hold it there. 8 seconds. Find your balance. So we're doing exactly the same on the other side. 7, 6, 5, 4. Beverly, see if you can line your neck with your spine. Don't let your neck drop. Yeah. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Now drop that hand down, but keep that balance. So it's the left leg, right? That's up. You're stretching, holding that position. Try and square your chest, so your nipples to the side of the room. Also your hips. Engage your glutes. Flex the foot, but really stretch the leg. See if your knee points to the side of the room. Now, if you want to bend the leg, grab the foot and come into that camel-like position, pushing your hips still to the side. That's it. Open the chest up for that balance. 4 more seconds. Try and stretch the leg. Try and stretch the leg. That's it. 3, 2, 1. And now drop your hand down, stretch your leg. Keep the leg up, or maybe not. Just see if you want to go into your downward dog straight away. Bounce it back. 8 seconds, 8 little bounces. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Lift the left leg up 3 times. Breathe in. Breathe out, drop. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, drop. Keep it up. 8 seconds up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Nice. Now come into your plank or plank, 3-legged plank. Chaturanga with a leg up if you want to. Slide forward. Little cobra. Find that position. Work your back first. Squeeze the legs down. Lift the chest up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do 1 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forehead down. Press the floor away, plank. Downward dog. Remember, you can always rest in a child's pose, but just bounce it back if you can. 8 times. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Bend your knees. Look at your hands. Bend your knees and try and jump to your hands. Nice. Now, once you're at the front of your mat, just come into your forward stretch here, guys. Bend your knees. Try and stretch your stomach on your thighs. Push your hands down. Relax your head. And just breathe deeply here. Try and blow the stomach out as you breathe in. And maybe lift the hips. Breathe out. Try and squeeze your stomach in and really try and get closer to your thighs with your stomach by squeezing your core. Try and relax the head down. Push the hands into the floor. One more breath. Breathe in. And breathing out. Lovely. Now breathe in, come up halfway, like you would in a sun salute. Breathe out, drop a little bit further. Breathe in, look forward, chair position. Lovely. All the way up. Feet together, stretch up, slightly back. And to the chest center. Just stop here 4 seconds. Put your right hand on your heart, your left hand on your stomach. Maybe close your eyes or look down. And just listen to your breath, to your heartbeat maybe. Keep breathing through the nose, deep breath, see if you can calm down. And then when you're ready, open the eyes up, relax the arms. We're going to go into side bends, moving them first, then hold it. Warm up the shoulders, and then we'll do our sun salutes, okay? So, just think of interlacing your fingers, index finger up, squeeze your legs together, that's important. Push your feet down, breathe in. You want to find length. Careful with this, guys, I see this a lot. Hug those lower ribs in and get everything in one line, yes? Breathe in, look for that length. Breathe out, just go lightly into that stretch to the right. Squeeze your head with your upper arms. Interlace your fingers, it's going to be easier, Sarah. And just reach the index finger up. Breathe in, lengthen. And as you exhale, squeeze those fingers together, especially when they're interlaced, it's a bit easier. Pull with your left hand, your right arm over, that's it. Breathe in, we're doing 2 more moving and then we'll hold, yes? Breathe out to the side. And again, breathing in, up. Breathing up. Lovely, now hold it to the right when you go there next. 3 breaths, so you're gonna breathe out, hold it there. Squeezing your inner thigh, especially pushing your right shoulder forward and your left, your opposite hip forward. Keep looking forward, arms behind your ears, breathe deep. Take the arms back, the chest bone forward, a little bit more. 1 more deep breath, breathing in, breathing out. Lovely, come all the way up, always on the breath in. Lengthen, and as you breathe out, keep your length, don't get shorter. And go into it on the breath out. That's it. Bring that bottom shoulder forward. It tends to hide. That's it, Yolanda. Compensate with the right hip. Squeeze your inner thighs. Weight on the right heel especially. Till that stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Come back to center. Breathe in. Just relax the hands on your shoulders for a second. Elbows will touch in front of you all the way up. Behind you. And as you exhale, drop them down by the sides. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathing in. Try and touch them in front of your head, then behind. Exhale, that's 2. 1 more. Breathing in. I've turned the music up a bit, Beverly. I hope you haven't noticed. Let's go the other way. Breathing in. If it's too high, that's what I mean. I think I have it on a really low setting, so that's why I've turned it higher. But if it gets too high, just let me know. Behind, in front, exhale down. 1 more, breathe in. And exhale down. Okay, we're going to go to our sun salutes now. 3 without a crow, and then add in a crow if you want to. So palms together. You can face me or face the front of your mat as you wish. I'll face you, I think I prefer it. So let's go. Breathe in and lift the arms up. Slightly back. And breathe out. Bend your knees, come into a chair. Remember to shift your weight back. Look forward, open the chest. Tuck the shoulders down. Yeah. And then drop all the way down to the floor with the hands. Relax the head. Breathing in, come up halfway. Open the chest, lovely. Breathe out, drop a little bit further into that stretch. Now breathe in, bend your knees, look forward. Palms together, stretch your stomach skin, plug the shoulders down. And then all the way up, that makes a big difference, yeah. Slightly back and to the chest center. We've got 2 more, make it flow. Breathing in, up, slightly back. Breathe out, bend. And forward stretch. Relax the head. Breathe in, up halfway. Breathe out, drop further. Breathe in, chair. All the way up. Stretch your spine. Slightly back. Breathe out to the chest center. 1 more, breathing in. up, slightly back. Breathe out, bend your knees. Look forward, stretch your stomach skin, then go down. Breathe in, up halfway. Breathe out, drop further. And chair position, all the way up. Slightly back. And to the chest center, same thing, just keep going. I'll talk you through the crow. Breathing in, up, slightly back. Breathe out, bend your knees. Drop forward. Breathe in, up halfway. As you breathe out now, you can fold like before or put your hands on the floor, lift your heels up, bend your elbows in and try that balance. So you need to look forward, squeeze your elbows in, don't let them wing out. So now count 10 seconds here just to test your balance. 7, 6, 5. If not, you might want to do a forward stretch. 3, 2, 1, and drop the feet together. Come into your forward stretch. We're all meeting there. Chair. Yeah, all the way up. Stretch. Slightly back. To the chest center. And we start that again. Let's go 2 more times. Breathing in. Up. Slightly back. Breathe out. Bend your knees. Look forward. And fold. Inhale. Up halfway. Hands down, either forward stretch or put your hands about a foot in front of your feet. Squeeze your elbows in, shoulder distance apart, lift the hips up. Keep your hips high, remember. Very high with the hips, bend the elbows. 5 more seconds, go on. 3, try to stretch now the elbows one day, Yolanda. 2, 1, and drop down, feet together. So that's what you're working towards. Elbow stretch, breathe in. Chair. All the way up. Slightly back. And to the chest center. Lovely. We're going to do one more, but this time we're going to jump from our crow into a plank, or you're going to go from a forward stretch, walk into a plank. Yes? So start at the front of your mat. I'm going to count 15 seconds, crow. Ready? Palms together. Breathing in all the way up. Up, slightly back. Breathe out. Bend your knees. Look forward. Stretch your hips back. That helps. Then drop. Breathe in. Up halfway. Breathe out. Drop into your forward stretch or crow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch your arms a bit more. 7, that's it, even more now. Keep working that rise of the hips and the arms. The more you push down, the more you rise up. 5, 4, 3, 2, plank. Chaturanga. All the way up. 3 times. We're doing 3 upward dogs from there, yeah? Breathe in and out. 2 more. Breathe in, lift up and down. Last one. Breathe in, up. Now as you breathe out, come into a downward dog. You can put your knees on the floor, push back. Come into a child's pose if you need a break. If not, it's 10 bounces back in your downward dog. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. And we'll lift the right leg up this time, but bend your knee and open the hip as if you're going to push the foot, the hip to the left side of your room. As if you wanted to, rather than lift it up, you want to twist it around. You don't want your right shoulder to twist, remember, push it down and just hold that position. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5. Lift the knee up, drop the foot like a dog that goes for a wee. Imagine that, that's the feeling. Yes, Yolanda, you got it. She's got a lot of dogs, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step forward, lunge, guys. Right hand in the middle of your hands. Yes, that's it. You've got it, Emma. Lift up. Just hold it here. So it's not an easy position. It's a balance, really. Your right leg forward, left leg back. Try not to have too much weight forward. Put weight on the back leg. Hold it there. Just 4 more seconds. 3, 2. Try and keep your back knee up, but if not, drop it. Hands in front. Twist, use your twist, your core, and then push your left elbow against your right thigh. Yeah, and push your right hand into your left so your thumbs are in line with your chest bone. There you are. Hold it there, look back. Now, if this is easy, you can wrap your left arm around your right thigh. There's where you would need a belt. Under, and try and get your right hand behind your back so that they find themselves. And that would be the next layer of movement. Just see if you want to go there. You've got a few more seconds. Try and lift your chest off your thigh, Lee. That's going to help. Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back to center. Can you look for that balance? And then drop in. Well done. This is your break now. Drop the back knee down. Walk the front foot a little bit forward. Don't let the knee go in front of it. And see if you can really relax. Maybe you've got a block here. You can put your elbows on. Maybe you can stretch your arms. See how far you can go. That's it. Maybe you can even find your bind here. The bind was over, wasn't it? Here. You put it under your leg, in between your knee and over your hip. But I know that's quite hard. You won't get there today, maybe. Yolanta might. 3, 2, 1. Hold it there, guys. Today we're going to just push the chest up and open the leg out a little bit more. Come on the outer edge of that foot and push your right hand into your right inner thigh and push away from it. It's like a pigeon. Try and lengthen, stretch your right elbow. That's it. And maybe you want to walk this left hand a little bit further back. See what works for you. It should be similar to the feeling you get in a mermaid. Yeah? See what you want to do with the head. Sometimes I prefer to look down or up. One more deep breath. Lovely. Come back. Put your hands in. Before we go to the next position, either hold this position with your hands together or have just a play with the arm balance. Just a play. So you're going to get that right arm, right elbow. Try to get it under your right leg. That's the first part. So you're trying to get the right shoulder, right arm under your right leg, and check out where my hand goes. It goes outside here, so that my leg is kind of leaning on my tricep. Then I bend my elbows and I put my left hand facing the left side of the mat. I try and lean my ribs on it, on my tricep of my left arm, and I walk or stretch forward. I find a balance there. Just have a play with it. That's it. I'll count 10 seconds. That's it. Now try and lift the chest a little bit more. See if you can. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop it down. Well done. It's not an easy one. Walk your hands either side of your right leg and just lift up your hips into a warrior one position with the legs. So they're narrow. Your back foot is 45. Your front foot is parallel. Your front knee is bent and your forehead is touching that knee. So your left foot is back, right foot forward. C-shape your spine and breathe deeply there. You're just holding this position, trying to get your forehead to touch your knee. And if it does, try and stretch your knee, pushing your forehead into it, keeping your forehead by your knee and pushing it back. Now, if this is easy, bring your palms together and try and find your balance with your palms together and pushing your little fingers into the floor. So with your forehead to your knee, try and stretch your arms. I would say Beverly needs to push the right hip up, left hip down. More weight on the front foot, more weight on the front foot, a lot more weight on the front foot. Keep working that a little bit more, just a little bit more, nearly there, nearly there. Stretch those elbows, Lee, if you can, so the block might not be perfect, therefore you might reach the floor. Yeah, push the floor away with your fingers. One more second there. Breathe in deeply. And now as you breathe out, push your hands into the floor and lengthen your spine on the next breath in. to lift the back leg up. That's it. Try and find that position by pushing your hands into the floor, and maybe lift your hands up if you feel fruity today. We're going to go into a chaturanga after this. You've got 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hands down. Step back, jump back, do whatever you want to do to come into your free upward dog. So you're going to breathe in, lift, and breathe out, drop. Well done. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, drop. 1 more. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out. Come into your downward dog or have a break in a child's pose. 10 little bounces if you're in downward dog. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there, guys. We're doing exactly the same with the left leg now. So lift the left leg up, come into your downward dog. Bend the left knee and open the hip out. Open the hip. Try and imagine that you're going to step that left foot into wild thing. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Step it forward and come into your lunge with your left leg forward. Pick your head up, find your balance there. Remember that here we often lift the hip of the front leg. Try and slide it down. Squeeze your inner thighs. Bend your front leg and really push your back heel. It's off the floor, but you're pushing it to the back side of the room. Lovely. Hold that space. Bring your hands into your namaste and just twist on your exhale. And then push that right elbow against your left thigh. And you're pushing your left hand into your right knee. That's going to help you separate your chest a little bit more from that thigh. That's it. Hold it there. Go and stretch that back leg a little bit more, Jolanda. Put more weight on it. When you're ready to bind, if you want to, it's the right hand that goes over. If I go sideways today, here, under, the left arm goes behind. You're trying to find them. Still look up. Maybe you're here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. Try and find that balance as you come back. And then drop inside of your legs to your dragon position, lizard. And this is your moment to relax for a second. Just try and let go of your shoulders, let go of your head. Any thoughts, to just breathe them out. Breathe in. As you breathe out, see if you can just relax anything you notice is in tension, especially the shoulder area, the hips. Try and just sink the hips down. 1 more breath. See if you can now come up onto your hands and walk your foot out a little bit. And come onto the outer edge of your left foot. Push into your left inner thigh, that's it. And stretch your left elbow, that's the aim. And to do that, you need to do a little back bend. You need to push away from it. That's it, and just try and sink the hips down towards the floor. Let them hang, feel them heavy. And see where your head wants to go. Just let it be free. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more. Breathe in. Lovely. Coming back with that foot, narrow it in. And you can come back to that stretch we just did. Or you can try the balance. Or you can do half and half. So you could put the left shoulder and elbow under the left leg. And that kind of locks my leg there. My right hand goes, and I'll go sideways, under my ribs. There. And it holds my right rib. And from there, I just try to shift my weight forward. You can do it with a bent knee too. With a bent front knee. You don't have to split to do this. I'll count to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, that's it. 1, and drop. Come back. Open up the arms. You're just narrowing your stance, right? So your back foot is coming closer. Open it 45 degrees. And you're bending your front knee to get your forehead to touch it. Once your forehead's there, Maybe your palms can come together in front of you. Maybe you keep one hand either side of your foot. See what works better for you. Try and push your forehead into your knee so much that it's stretching your knee back. And just breathe deeply now. Breathe in, open the stomach out. Breathe out, squeeze it in. And again, breathe in. Breathe in out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe in out. Lovely. Now just breathe in, open the arms up, stretch your back like a tabletop. Keep that back working. So my back is working even if I haven't got my hands in the floor. It's working the same as if I was pushing the floor away. And then I lift my right leg up. And I'm already balancing here. Before I even lift my arms up, I already know that my back is working in that position. 8 seconds. Go on. 7. Work your spine. Don't hurry. 5. 4. Engage your leg. 2. 3. 2. 1. And step it back. Jump it back. Do whatever you feel you want to do to get there. Breathe in. Breathe out and drop. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out and drop. 1 more. Breathe in. Breathe out and drop. Push the floor away. Plank, downward dog. 10 little bounces. Go on. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Come onto your hands, onto your knees, into a child's pose. Stretch your hands forward, forehead on the floor. Just try and relax there. Just a couple of deep breaths. Nice work. 1 more deep breath here. Breathing in. And breathing out. Lovely. Just drop your elbows to the floor as you are and come into your dolphin position. So here's where you might want to start working already your headstand, Emma. That's fine with me. If you're doing dolphin, guys, remember it's the shoulders are about, elbows are shoulder distance apart, and it's like a downward dog on your elbows. You're trying to get the head off the floor. Let's stay here and I'll count 8 seconds. Then we lift one leg up, 8 seconds, then the other 8 seconds. Let's go. Lift the hips up, let me see it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift one leg up. 8, 7. Lovely, Emma. 6. Square the foot. That's it. Try and push onto the toes, Yolanda. You're looking nice there. Keep going. Other leg. Go on. You push your chest back. Push your chest back. Armpits towards the back of your room. Thank you, my friend. That's it. All the time, okay? Lovely. And then drop down. Beautiful. Have a break there. That's looking good. Better. A few more seconds in your child's pose. Come in then into a headstand. Yeah? And I'll talk you through it. And I'll give you your variations if you don't want to do a headstand. So the work today is to come up onto a headstand. Like you can come up. Legs together. Once you want to come down, I would like you to try and straddle down and maybe do one leg and then the other, play about with that. Ideally, I want to end everybody in a straddle because that's the next stretch we're going to do. Okay, so that's where we're going. So ending your straddle after headstand. I'm going to time you for 1.5 minutes today. Okay? This is your moment to ask me questions, and I'm going to talk you through the options and the headstand in the meantime while everybody practices. Let me just look for the timer first, so I don't have you there for 4 hours knowing me. Start talking and never stop, do I? So I'm going to time you and give you 1.5 minutes to do that practice or ask any questions, right? Timer started now. Right, for your headstand, if you're still thinking about it, you're trying to get to the top of your head on the floor. So usually you can calculate that with 4 fingers from the nose ridge, plus another 4, plus another 4. That's the crown of your head. So from your nose ridge, your own 4 fingers, and another 4 and another 4. That's the crown, that's the part of the head you want against the floor. And really, when you're thinking about it just sitting, you'd like to put your interlaced fingers just like a gate for the back of your head. It's not on the crown, it's just kind of supporting the back of the head. And then if you were going to just stretch your head back in space here, notice the back of your neck stretch, and push your elbows up towards the ceiling and towards each other. That's it. So you're kind of making a tripod with your head and your elbows, and that's how you want to be against the floor. You've got 1 minute. You've done 1 minute so far. Just so you know, guys, 30 more seconds. So that's where you want to go. When you're in the headstand, it's your elbows that carry all the load, and your head is just there to find your balance. So in these 10 seconds that we've got left, it would be trying first of all, so from your dolphin that you've just done, try to just lower your head lightly, but put more weight on your elbows and just find your position here. Maybe lift toes up. Maybe try lifting that too. That's the work, I'm afraid. That's nice. Lee, I need you. Yeah, nice. With that kick it would work, but I need you to, when I look at you, your hips should be a little bit more on top of your shoulders. So you need to just walk a little bit further because you're loose enough. Bend your knees, walk a little bit closer. A wall would help with that. Also, push your chest back like you did in your dolphin. Yes, now! You see? You see? Perfect, beautiful. Okay, it's been 2 minutes, guys. I told you I talk a lot. Lovely. Let's land in a straddle. So when you're ready, let's see Jolanta. Ah, look at that. Nice. Open up, straddle position, guys. Lovely. That looked good, Lee. Well done. Grab your big toes with your index and thumb. Breathe in, lengthen your spine, and breathe out, bend your elbows. Try and get your head close to the floor by bending your elbows, bending your knees, lifting your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Try and really lengthen your sitting bones up towards the sky. That's it. But bend your elbows also, Emma, a little bit more maybe. And find that opposite pull. Slide the shoulders away from your ears, Beverly. That's it. Hold it there. A couple more seconds. A couple more deep breaths. Stretch the kneecaps if you can, guys. Yes, Jolanta. Keep going. 3. And a 2. And a 1. And let it go. Come back up. Stretch up. Breathe in. Lovely. See if you can just turn your right foot out and come into a warrior 2 position straight away with your legs. Find your warrior 2 as you breathe out, and then breathe in and stretch. And do 3 more. So you're breathing out, maybe looking forward, breathe in and stretch. 2 more. Breathe out, breathe in and stretch. And breathe out, breathe in and stretch. Now stay with your bent front leg in a warrior 2 position. Just hold it there. Bounce it 8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Try and keep your hips as they are and reach your ribs forward a little bit. And then come into what would be like a trikonasana with a bent front knee. That's it. Now here, you could try and bind it. Take the left hand behind your back, the right hand under. Maybe grab a sock to get your hands to touch, or don't bind. Push your chest back now into your front legs, Emma. Your back needs to push back in space and your hips forward. Like you want to touch your shoulders and your right knee. And now stretch your right knee if you can. Last 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Coming back up all the way you went down. Breathe in. Bring the feet square to the front in your straddle. Grab your arms behind you. Inhale here. Breathe in. We're coming into a straddle stretch again. So bend your knees maybe to come into it. Arms want to touch the floor in front of your head. One day. That's it. We said that we're going to try and work straight knees when we feel warm enough, right? When we feel we're loose enough, when we feel we can really tilt the tailbone up, that's the moment we can start to stretch the knees and lengthen. Keep breathing, go on. Try and get there a little bit further. One more deep breath, breathing in. And breathing out. Keep that arm grip and just come back up. Lengthening the chest up. We've got the left side. Open the left leg and the left toes and squeeze the right heel out. I would say, Sarah, so you can put your feet right under your wrists. So maybe a little bit wider and your stance will be easier actually for you, yeah. And when you're ready, bend your knees and then stretch, yeah? We'll do 3 more. Exhale and bend. Inhale and stretch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Can you hold it and bounce it? For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Now keep the hips as they are. Just shift the ribs forward and into that stretch where you're reaching up and down. You're pushing your left arm into your left leg and your left leg into your left arm, pushing your hips forward and your shoulders back, and then maybe gripping your arms, finding that bind. All right, arm behind, left arm underneath. This is what I meant, Emma. Once you find them, and I know it's not easy, but try and really push back. Push back once you found them, yeah? As much, yeah. Ground that, the outer edge of your right foot into the floor. That will help too. Yes. Lengthen the spine now. 4 more seconds. See if you can stretch that left leg. Just a little bit, maybe. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Come back up. Breathe in. Oh, that was hard. And bring the toes to face forward. Bring your hands behind your back. Squeeze your elbows together so your thumbs are back and your fingers are facing forward, yeah? Breathe in and keep those arms as you go down all the way today, all the way down. Trying to squeeze your elbows together and touch the crown of the head against the floor. Breathe in, hold it there. Breathe in, out. That's 1. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. That's 2. 1 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. That's 3. Can you hold it there? Just come up in the same position with the arms and release the arms. Turn to the right. And we're going to go down in a split. So here's where you might need your blocks or anything, maybe 2 children either side or 2 tables. See where you have to go to walk your back leg back. Start with your back knee on the floor and then see how much you can stretch into it. That's it. And then once you can control the position a bit, remember you want to get your shoulders on top of your hips. You want to add weight on your hips. You don't want to add too much forward. You want to find the middle. That will work your back nicely, but you just need to make sure it's not too much pressure on your knee or your hip. So just be aware of that first. Maybe lift the arms up. That's it, Lee. Nice. Look at that. Nice one. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you hold it there, guys? Just put your hands inside of your right leg. Bend your left knee. And we're doing this stretch, remember? So you can do it with a stretch leg. It's just like a split and you sit down. Your left knee's facing the side and you want to just lean towards your right leg. Stretch your left arm towards your right foot. That's it. Now, if your left knee is bent, guys, push your left knee back in space. Really stretch it back as much as possible. You don't have to grab the foot. You actually want your left arm to stretch and try and take it behind your ear. That looks better, Emma. So you're trying to lengthen your spine. Push your chest forward and your arm back. And if your feeling comfortable there, it's the left cheek that pushes the left arm back and you're looking towards the ceiling. 8 more seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And coming back. Well done. Right, so we need to come out from this position elegantly, don't we? Ooh, that's a hard one. I'll decide to slide up if you can. Walk yourself and go to the other side. But I'm open to creative options. Let's go to the other side. So find your way. Do you know what really helps me sometimes? It's putting my back foot against the wall. I don't know why. It just gives it a support and it kind of helps me square my back leg. And then I just walk the front leg forward. So just see, you have to play, everybody's different, as in everybody is different. So you need to find your own ways. Research what's best for you. Once you're there, remember to line up your shoulders and your hips. Stretch your arms. That's it. Nice, Yolanda. See if as you do that, you can square your shoulders off. So you need to push your right shoulder forward and your left yet. And also push your right hip forward. Keep breathing there. Go on. 8 more seconds, guys. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From there, we're coming into that side stretch. So if I'm here, what I do is just bend the knee or keep it stretched, but turn it out. I'm sitting on my bum. And then I reach my right arm over towards the left. Sometimes I use my left arm to help my right hip sit down, ground, opposite pull, opposite forces. Push your arm behind your ear if you can. Push your chest forward, close your eyes, or look up. Breathe deep into your right lung, guys. That's where all the stretch is. One more deep breath there. Breathing in. And breathing out. Lovely. Coming back up, breathing in. And coming onto our knees this time. So this time you can swivel, hands and knees, cat-cows. Breathe in. Breathe out, roll. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, roll. One more, breathe in. Breathe out and roll. Lovely. Come back to a neutral spine. It's the last push, guys. You know what it is, right? Yeah, you don't have to do three rounds, but we are going to do 3 rounds. I'll take it slowly, Sarah. You might want to do just the first part after you've kind of sussed it out. Let's go. Yes, 3 rounds. Remember, we're just doing 2 little circles and 2 little circles, and then we're holding a side plank when you're ready. Okay, let's do it. Right leg out. Cross it over. Lovely. Swing it up, 3-legged dog. Wild thing. You might fall into your wild thing or you might keep your 3-legged dog. See where you want to go. Or a wheel. 8, 7. Go on, Yolanda. 6, 5, 4. I'm there with you today. 3, 2, 1. And coming back. Up. And plank. To the left, remember. Circle. 1 and 2. Other way. 1 and 2. Find your plank. Maybe lift your leg up for 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Repeat. Well done. That was just a rehearsal, right? And right leg out. And cross it over. And kick it up. And wheel or no wheel. You can do 3-legged dog. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And coming back when you're ready. Lovely, Yolanda. I can't find it that quick. And plank. Side plank. 2. And other way. 2. And lift it up. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Last round. Go on. We're there. And out. And cross. We're nearly there. It's easier to get it done than to stop. I promise. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Come back. Plank, side plank. Circles. 1, 2, other way. 1, 2, and your balance for 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and drop down. And child's pose. You know, I'm still faffing the way through it, but at least I can speak. I can speak now, which is an improvement, right? I can speak and do it, which means that we're progressing. I'm sure you can notice different tweaks and changes that make it a little bit easier, hopefully. So have a breath and we'll go to the other side, yeah? Again, connect with your heartbeat here, especially you should be feeling it. Calm your breath by breathing deeply through the nose. When you're ready, we'll do the other side. Yeah? Let's get it over and done with. So palms against the floor, left leg, open up, and then cross it through. And then kick it up. Thread it through, wild thing. 4 seconds. 3, 2. Wow, lovely. Coming back, up, into your plank, side plank, 4, 2 little circles, 2 on the other way, nice, Beverly. And lift it up, 4, 3, 2, and drop it down. Knees down, and let's go. Take it easy. If you're tired, be honest with yourself. Just do a wheel, only a wheel, yeah? Go on, out, and thread it through. Kick it up. Back into your wheel or wild thing. See what you want to do, but measure yourself. Lovely, well done. Look at you, you're a warrior. Coming back. And plank, side plank, 2 circles. 1 way to the other. Lovely, guys, in your balance. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Come on, let's just get it over with. And kick. And thread. I'll change it next month. We'll do something different, I promise. And over. Just as exciting, of course. 3, 2, 1. Come back. Forward. Thread it through. 4, 1 and 2 one way, 1 into the other, and your lovely balance. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Lovely. Sit back. Well done. I know, I'm there with you, but we did it. Come into your child's pose, but to the right this time. Stretch the sides of our back here. Deep breath in and out. And then walk yourself far and to the left. And then back to center. Coming up, rolling up. Okay guys, we're going to finish with a quick final sequence. So a plow and a shoulder stand and a fish or a wheel, okay? So roll back. Just see if you want to do a bridge, that's your options, remember, or a plow. And we'll do 3 breaths here wherever you've chosen. Once you've found this position, put your hands on your spine, come into your shoulder stand if you're in your plow. 3 breaths there. Remember, you want to try and lengthen your arms. Maybe one day to find that candlelight position. And maybe you can go to your diamond from there. Yeah? So you can explore that. And then into your straddle from there. That's it, Yolanda. That's it, Emma. Nice. Finish off in a plow where you're straddling. Put your hands against the mat and roll down softly. Take your time. And when you're ready, just come into a happy baby. Rock right and left a little bit there. We're going to finish with a wheel or a fish position. I'll talk you through a fish, but if you want to do a wheel, you know, it's your practice. You can do what you feel like. So fish. Fish, we want to stretch our legs, or actually we don't. We want to first bend them and put our hands right under our hips. So you want to sit on your wrists. Try and walk your hands quite far down. Then stretch your legs. And we're going to try and lift our chest bone up. Literally, it's called fish, and it's like you've been fished, hooked by the chest bone. Open the elbows up. Try and get the head to touch very lightly onto the floor. But the work is keeping this lifted up towards the sky. And once you've found that position, you want to imagine you're breathing helium in and out. Ooh, nice work. So each time you breathe in, your lungs are going to burst out of your chest. Go on, lift. That's it, Lee. Feel like you can go a bit higher even. Yeah. Right on that bubble you have. Right at the top of it. Nice work, Yolanda. I don't know where you get that energy from. Or the strength, I think it is. When you're ready to come down, just chin to chest, roll back down. I'll do a little twist if you have time. I know I'm pushing my time. It's 20 past already, so if you do have to go, we've just got a twist and a savasana. So it's literally 4 more minutes of your time when you've got it. So just drop the knees towards the right, look to the left, and just do a laid back twist at the end of the class. Try not to force it too much. Just breathe deep, especially into the lung that's at the top. So here it's the left lung. Breathe the air in it. And then other side, lifting the legs up, taking them the other side. Just let them hang. Look the opposite side. Breathe deeply into the right lung now. And then coming back to center. See if you want to do anything else. Maybe put a jumper on or turn the light off, or we're going to do 2 minutes just lying down if you've got the time into Savasana. So ideally Savasana is a pose like any other, as you know, and it's called corpse position, the translation. So really we need to look pretty much dead at this position. Our palms are facing up, our feet are hanging towards the sides of the mat. Your eyes are closed, but you're not shutting them closed tightly. It's all very natural. And your breath is very light. It's not a deep breath, very faint, even shallow, I should say. And we just want to practice stillness here. Trying to not think of the past or the future, and just more observe our body and just let it relax with every breath out that little bit more. I'll leave you there for 2 minutes. and starting to breathe deeper, waking up our fingers, our toes with your breath. Maybe stretching your arms behind your head. Just give yourself a big, long stretch like a yawn. And then turn to a child's pose or a fetal position, better said. And then find your way up into a comfortable sitting position. Take your time. Let's just finish with our right hand on the chest, left hand on the stomach, and just observe it again. Just try and take a moment to see how you're breathing naturally again. Take the attention to your heart. Just observe how it feels. And just see how you feel. And if it's any more positive, any better, just try and stay with that. Let's just take a deep breath in and out together to finish. So breathing in again through the nose. Take the breath to the pit of your hips, to the stomach, to the ribs, all the way up. Hold the breath in just for a second. And then breathing out. Thank you very much, guys. Well done. I'll see you at the next